For the formal launching of the Baguio Flower Festival 2023. To start things right, we ask everybody to please rise for the invocation by the SLU Glee Club, followed by the Pambansang Awit, the Cordillera Hymn, the Baguio Hymn, and the Panunumpa sa Watawat.
dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuwid ka ng magiting. Sa manlulupit, ikaw masisir. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simaya, sa langit mamaga. May tinagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kisap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagdinigdi. Ang bituin at araw niyang kailan, amoy di magdidinig. Lupa ng araw na at ating pagsinta, mo'y langit sa piling mo. Ang higaya na pa, may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
May stop!
Maaaring iangat ang inyong kanang kamay at sabay-sabay nating bigkasin ang panunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas.
Kamay, stop!
Iniibig panatang makabayan, iniibig ko ang Pilipinas, aking lupang sinilangan, tahanan ng aking lahi. Kinukupkup ako at tinutulungan, maging malakas, masipag at marangal. Dahil mahal ko ang Pilipinas, diringgin ko ang payo ng aking magulang. Susundin ko ang tuntunin ng paaralan. Tutuparin ko ang tungkulin ng mamamayang makabayan. Naglilingkod, nag-aaral at nagdarasal ng buong katapatan. Iaalay ko ang aking buhay, pangarap pagsisikap sa bansang Pilipinas.
Kamay, stop! Harap sa likod.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. How about a big hand for the SLU Glee Club? You may now be seated. And also would like to thank the men of the 122nd Naval Combat Support Squadron Reserve for the flag raising, and of course, for the Panunumpa sa Watawat, we'd like to thank, of course, PO 3rd, Shona India Salina Quran. Before we formally start, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to take this opportunity to thank our Honorable Mayor, Benjamin Magalong, for his initiative and for making arrangements with the Bureau of Fire Protection National Headquarters. We now have right here the city's latest addition to the Bureau of Fire Protection EMS response, a brand new ambulance. It is right here on my left. Big hand, ladies and gentlemen, for the efforts of our Honorable Mayor, Benjamin Magalong. Thank you, sir, for your invaluable effort. Good morning once again, and would like to welcome you to the grounds of the City Hall for the formal launching of the Baguio Flower Festival 2023. Indeed, today is once again a season for blossoming, as we take this time to acknowledge, of course, the Honorable Mayor of Baguio City, Honorable Mayor Benjamin Magalong. Good morning, sir. We also have with us this morning the Honorable Vice Mayor of Baguio City, Honorable Vice Mayor Faustino Oloan. We have the honorable members of the City Council. We have Honorable Councilor Vladimir Cayabas, Honorable Councilor Lilia Fariñas, Honorable Councilor Maylin Yaranon, Honorable Councilor Jose Molintas, Honorable Councilor Isabelo Popo Cosalan, Honorable Councilor Art Aladiu, and Honorable Councilor Leandro Yangot Jr. We also would like to acknowledge the presence of the City Administrator, Engineer Bonnie de la Peña, the department heads of the various departments of the City Hall, including their staff. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. We also would like to acknowledge the presence of the Chair of the Baguio Tourism Council, Ms. Gladys Vergara, the Regional Director of the Department of Tourism, Cordillera Administrative Region, Regional Director Joby Ganongan, the Regional Director of the Philippine Information Agency, Regional Director Helen Tibaldo, the Board of Trustees of the Baguio Flower Festival Foundation, headed by its Chairman Emeritus, Attorney Mauricio G. Domogan. We also have with us from St. Louis University, Father Gilbert Sales. Also a Board of Trustee of the Baguio Flower Festival Foundation. We'd like to acknowledge Dr. Julie Cabato. In our midst this morning also, we have the Baguio City Police Office, headed by Colonel Francisco Bulwayan Jr. The City Tourism Office, headed of course by Engineer Alec Mapalo. SLU Center for Culture and the Arts and SLU Glee Club, led by Miss Normita Bing Pablico. The SLU Marching Band, under the baton of Bandmaster Baribik Makadaeg. Miss Rebecca Dulud and the Panagbenga Cultural Committee. Baguio Central School, led by Miss Esther Litiit. Our friends from the Public Information Office, Office of the General Services Office, led by Mr. Eugene Buyukan, City Parks and Environment Management Office, led by Attorney Renan Diwas, Mr. Ruben Zaparita of Zaparita Garden, Baguio Country Club, the 122nd Naval Combat Support Squadron Reserve, our partners in media, and to our sponsors, Audio Enhance, led by Mr. Michael Quirino and his team, and Jollibee Food Corporation. Today, we formally launch Baguio Flower Festival 2023, and I'm sure that everybody's anxious to know the calendar of activities that we will find out in just a while. But for now, let us all be welcomed by no less than the Honorable Vice Mayor of Baguio City. Please welcome with a warm round of applause, Honorable Vice Mayor Faustino Olowan.
Thank you, Andrew. Warmest Panagbenga greetings to everyone, especially to our distinguished fellow public servants, led by, of course, as mentioned by our Master of Ceremony, Mr. Pinero, but I will repeat it again. Of course, I think our congressman is still coming, joined by our indefatigable Mayor Benjamin Magalong. Palakpakan po natin. And of course, fellow dedicated members of the City Council who are with us this morning, the department head, assistant department heads, the esteemed members of the Board of Trustees of the Baguio Flower Festival Foundation, led by the Honorable former Mayor, Attorney Mauricio G. Dumogan, Anthony De Leon, Mr. Ramon Cabrera, Reverend Father Gilbert Sales of St. Louis University, R.D. Jovi Ganungan of DOT, R.D. Helen Tibaldo, Dr. Jolie Cabato, Chairman of the Baguio Tourism Council, Ma'am Gladys Vergara de Vera, stakeholders in the tourism and hospitality industry, our guests, City Hall employees, friends from the tri-media, men and women in uniform, visitors, and the community of Baguio to which we all belong and serve. Naimbag ngal daw kadatayo amin. Today, we take a break from our regular Monday programming to honor esteemed members and volunteers of our community for their invaluable contributions to the city of Baguio in the areas of volunteerism and generosity through genuine community and public service. Today is also a special day for the city because we are jump-starting our much anticipated and renowned Baguio Flower Festival, the Panagbenga, the mother of all festivals in Luzon. As we unveil our lineup of traditional events and activities to celebrate our creativity, heritage, and culture, may this occasion serve as a reminder of how we, as city, rose from widespread destruction of the catastrophic 1990 earthquake. Our season for beautiful blossoming is upon us. Let us meet it, the festival and the city's Renaissance beacon. We are all called to respond as we are each equally empowered to revive, restore, and renew our hope for the wondrous things to come in order for us to finally emerge and rise courageously from this pandemic. The Panagbenga is a testament of our resiliency as a people. We did it once. Together, we will prevail. While there is still much to be done collectively as we approach 2023, I would like to encourage everyone to continue to support our local government and the tourism industry through strengthened partnership and a sharper focus on revitalization, recovery, and innovation. Welcome, mabuhay tayong lahat.
Thank you very much, Honorable Vice Mayor Faustino Olowan. How about a big hand, ladies and gentlemen? We would like to acknowledge, of course, the presence of Honorable Councilor Betty Lourdes Tabanda. Good morning, ma'am. And at this point, may we request our Honorable Mayor Benjamin Magalong and Honorable Vice Mayor Faustino Olowan to please assist us in presenting 3 awards. First is a plaque of recognition presented to Corporal Jeffrey M. Pisa, Philippine Navy Reserve, in grateful recognition and sincere appreciation of his valuable support and contribution to the 122nd Naval Combat Support Squadron Reserve, 12th Naval Group Reserve, Naval Forces Reserve, Northern Luzon, which immensely contributed to the successful accomplishment of the squadron's mission. Signed, Commander Anthony R. De Leon, Philippine Navy GSC Reserve, Commander NFR Naval Forces Reserve, Northern Luzon. May you also request the Honorable Councilors to please join us in presenting this award to Corporal Jeffrey M. Pisa. How about a big hand, ladies and gentlemen, for Corporal Jeffrey M. Pisa. Our next award will be read by Ms. De Guzman.
Resolution number 545, series of 2022. Congratulating and commending Lieutenant Commander Anthony R. De Leon, Core Staff, Philippine Navy Reserve, for having been adjudged as the AFP Reservist Officer of the Year, Field Grade Level, during the culmination ceremony of the 43rd National Reservist Week, calendar year 2022, and his Unit 12 Navy Group Reserve, as well as the Naval Forces Reserve Northern Luzon at the Lapu-Lapu Grandstand, Camp General Aguinaldo, Quezon City. Aware that Mr. Anthony R. De Leon, the current General Manager of the Baguio Country Club, is the Commander of the 12th Naval Group Reserve for the past 2 years and the current Officer in Charge of the Naval Forces Reserve Northern Luzon. Informed that Mr. Anthony R. De Leon actively participated in all reservist activities in his center since commission in the Philippine Navy Reserve Force, AFP, and after attending the Naval Command and Staff Course in March 2018, then with the excellent leadership he has commended to take up the Command and General Staff Corps, which he satisfactorily completed in January 2020. Thus, he was given the rank of Lieutenant General Navy, Philippine Navy. Considering that Mr. Anthony R. De Leon organized and hosted notable events such as Military Leadership Seminar and the first Naval Reserve Northern Luzon Sports Fest, joined by more or less 200 reservists, conducted ongoing basic military training classes aimed to enhance both the manpower of the reserve force and the programs of the unit for the community. Considering further that despite the challenges of coronavirus disease 2019, COVID-19 pandemic that led to the hampering of usual operations, Mr. Anthony R. De Leon, together with the city government of Baguio, assisted with manpower to support programs in response to the effects of the pandemic, which has contributed immensely to achieving its inoculation goal of 95% to 95.43%. Over 5,000 vaccines were administered. Acknowledging that Mr. Anthony R. De Leon's great contribution were recognized and was awarded the following: Luzon Anti-Dissidence Medal and Ribbon, Military Commendation Medal with First Bronze Equilateral Triangle 2018, Military Commendation Medal 2018, Military Merit Medal 2018, Military Merit Medal with Bronze Anahaw Leaf 2018, Military Merit Medal with Second Bronze Anahaw Leaf 2019, Disaster Relief and Rehabilitation Operation 2019, Military Merit Medal 2019, Disaster Relief and Rehabilitation Operation 2019, Meritorious Achievement Medal 2020. Informed that Mr. Anthony R. De Leon was recently awarded a plaque of merit for obtaining the AFP Reservist Officer of the Year Field Grade Level, given on the 24th day of September 2022 during the culmination ceremony of the 43rd National Reservist Week with the theme Building a Capable Force Amidst the Pandemic Situation in a New Normal Environment at the Lapu-Lapu Grandstand, Camp General Emilio Aguinaldo, Quezon City, and emphasizing the policy of the City of Baguio to recognize the achievements of every citizen who render exemplary services not only to the City of Baguio, but also to the entire country, to inspire all citizens to excel in their chosen fields of endeavor, bringing pride and honor for themselves and the city as well. It is just that the city honoring and commending Lieutenant Anthony R. De Leon for his most recent award. Now therefore, on motion of Honorable Cosalan and Honorable Molintas, duly seconded, be it resolved as it is hereby resolved to congratulate and commend Lieutenant Commander Anthony R. De Leon, General Staff Corps, Philippine Navy Reserve, for having been adjudged as the AFP Reservist Officer of the Year, Field Grade Level, during the culmination ceremony of the 43rd National Reservist Week, calendar year 2022, and his Unit 12 Navy Group Reserve, as well as the Naval Forces Reserve Northern Luzon at the Lapu-Lapu Grandstand, Camp General Aguinaldo, Quezon City, unanimously adopted. Certified correct, City Vice Mayor and Presiding Officer Faustino A. Olowan. Attested, Secretary to the Sanggunian, Brenner L. Benguayan. Noted, the City Mayor, Benjamin P. Magalong. For another commendation, Resolution number 591, Series of 2022. Congratulating and commending the men and women of the 122nd Naval Combat Support Squadron Reserve, headed by Lieutenant Junior Grade Ann Josette Toledo, for their significant services and contributions to the city of Baguio. Whereas, the 122nd Naval Combat Support Squadron Reserve, headed by Lieutenant Junior Grade Ann Jose Toledo, have been performing civic responsibilities in the city through its programs under reservist public affairs, particularly in coronavirus disease 2019 response, disaster risk reduction and management, and public safety and environmental protection. Whereas the 122nd Naval Combat Support Squadron Reserve have been rendering service and offering its manpower since 2021, June 2021 to present, provided manpower and assistance to one of the vaccination sites in the city of Baguio in line with the mass vaccination program of the national government, aided in crowd control and implementation of COVID-19, organized a donation drive for the residents and families affected by the landslide, organized a donation drive involving different public and private organizations, conducted tree planting activity in the Baguio Country Club in partnership with the Philippine National Police Training Institute Cordillera Administrative Region, aided in crowd control during the Baguio Leaders Forum in coordination with its different barangays in the city, organized of Plan Baklas, participated in the Brigada Eskwela of the different Department of Education, and helped in the preparation of the cleanup drive. Whereas, it is only just and proper to recognize the significant contributions of people and groups who rendered exemplary services not only to the city of Baguio, but to the country in general, to inspire them to continue rendering good service to the public. Now, therefore, on motion of Honorable Cosalan and Honorable Molintas, duly seconded be it, resolved, and is hereby resolved to congratulate and commend the men and women of the
Rest assured that all protocols and courtesies are duly observed. Our distinguished guests, to our performers from the St. Louis University, from the civil service or civil society organizations, our friends from the media, my fellow public servants, good morning Baguio. We start this week on a very positive note as we officially launch Panagbenga 2023. Muli nating iparinig sa buong Baguio, sa buong Cordillera at sa buong bansa, at pati na rin sa buong mundo ang masiglang tinig ng pagkakaisa. Yes, we will again proudly offer the richness of our culture and tradition, the beauty of our environmental wealth, and the hospitality that Baguio people can readily offer. For 2 years, the pandemic robbed us of the opportunity to stage this festival. We consider this time of the pandemic a time of reckoning, providing us a so-called reset button for our tourism industry. We've managed to recover not only economically, but also in terms of how we manage our tourism industry now. I am proud of everyone who has worked tirelessly to make this possible. We are successfully managing our cases and we have a high vaccination rate. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng healthcare workers, men and women in uniform, city government and employees, our partners from the private sector, and of course, to all the citizens of Baguio. You all have played a vital role in making Baguio safe for us residents and for our visitors. We will astound the world with the finest presentation that showcases our creativity and express only the very best in our own cultural heritage. Let Panagbenga flourish again and again as our wellspring of hope amidst difficulties, our sense of community pride, rising against frustration, our unity as a people driven to achieve and inspired to excel. Panagbenga will always be today's narrative of a better Baguio. Join me as I proudly say, Happy Panagbenga 2023 to all. Maraming salamat. Mabuhay po kayo lahat.
Thank you very much. How about a big hand, ladies and gentlemen, for Honorable Mayor Benjamin Magalong. We'd like to acknowledge the presence of Honorable Councilor Benny Bumogao and Honorable Councilor Levy Orcales. Thank you for joining us. And at this point, we request our mayor to please join us right here. He will now be joined, of course, by the chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Baguio Flower Festival Foundation, Attorney Mauricio Tumogan, sir. And of course, we'd like to welcome and join us the honorable councilors together with Honorable Vice Mayor Faustino Loan. Please join us also here. And the Board of Trustees of the Panagbenga, or the Baguio Flower Festival Foundation Incorporated. As we now will formally unveil the festival theme and the official festival calendar. There is a countdown that's going to happen after both gentlemen, Mayor Benjamin Magalong and Attorney Mauricio Tumogan, will press that button, okay? So, are we ready? Please, can we have the others please move over here on this side and compress so that all of us can be part of the photo opportunity. Indeed, the Baguio Flower Festival remains to be a strong partnership between the local government and the private sector. So, may we request Honorable Mayor Benjamin Magalong and Attorney Mauricio G. Tumogan to simultaneously, together, press that black button for the countdown. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The official theme of Baguio Flower Festival 2023, a renaissance of wonder and beauty. And the official calendar of activities will be unveiled in just a while. Thank you very much, Honorable Mayor Benjamin Magalong, Attorney Mauricio G. Tumogan, Vice Mayor Faustino Loan, the Honorable Councilors of the City Council of Baguio, and the Board of Trustees of the Baguio Flower Festival Foundation. Maraming salamat. There you have it, the official calendar of activities for Baguio Flower Festival 2023. Most notably, you will notice the Grand Street Parade on February 25, and the Grand Float Parade will be on February 26. Holy Boys Day on March 4. This, I guess, are some of the activities that most of us have missed since the pandemic. And in the Panagbenga 2023, we again will witness this highlights. Thank you very much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the SLU CCA Dance Troupe and the Baguio Central School.
Sorry. Oh, makita rupak din na anak. Oh, ayan na sir, ayan na sir.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. How about a big hand for the SLU CCA Dance Troupe and the Baguio Central School. And officially, Baguio Flower Festival 2023 is officially launched. Maraming salamat po.
Wala tatayo. Papagalitan ko yan si JJ pag tumayo.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, palakpakan po natin SLU CCA Dance Troupe and the one for the recognition that you have given to the 122nd Naval Combat Support Squadron. Napakalaking bagay po nito para sa ating mga reservists at na-boost po talaga ang kanilang moral. To our reservists, huya!